right? So these are like, this is just a list of potential things. And part of this is going to be how much insight do I have on myself? Okay. It is way easier also to be in a relationship with somebody who has insight. Okay. Because if they know themselves a little bit, right? Um, or at least willing to go in there, right, and dig it around. Because if one red flag that I would really watch out for is the sentiment of this is just me, which means you deal with it. Okay, this is who I am, deal with it. Because that's going to tell you right away that that loop is closed. Okay, I'm not looking for any feedback from you. This is who I am. You either accept that or you walk, right? And I would walk. That's what I would do. Yeah. Yes.
The weird thing about being a single adult is, if you're single, you don't have to work on any of this stuff, right?
I may not have spoken clearly. Yes, please do. Yeah. Yeah, and do it with everybody, right? Because I want to be this kind of person around everybody, right? And so, right? And that there are people that you love to be around, right? And you're excited to see. And then there are people that are like, ooh, this is gonna be some work. Yeah.
Some people have the ability to respect and recognize others' boundaries, but have a hard time setting their own.
True.
How would that factor in?
Well, so it is part of that personal development piece, right? So I've got to work on me so that I can, because it actually makes it hard for your partner, right? Because if I don't set boundaries for them, I'm hurting and I'm not letting them know. Like, how would she know, right? That I don't set a boundary, but she's hurting me, right? And so it's a detriment to both people, and it makes it complicated to be in a relationship, right? So that's going to be a part of that person's personal development. It's like, okay, I have to learn to do this, right? And again, I would practice in easier relationships. Like I'm going to set a small boundary with a friend or another family member and just start like, I'm going to start setting this stuff. And even internally, right? So setting your own, like, I don't allow this, or I'm going to make sure this happens. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go. Ready, go.
All right, we're gonna talk about boundaries now. So, and I think this will answer some of your questions that you also gave to us, and thank you for asking us the questions. We appreciate it. They were very thoughtful, good questions. And no, neither one of us are gonna become matchmakers for LDS services or anything.
Actually, whoever gave that idea, I told her she should do that.
Now he thinks I need to be a matchmaker.
I was like, that's awesome. Do that.
Okay, so how many of you are familiar with these boundaries? Enmeshed, have you heard of being enmeshed? Excellent. How about flexible boundaries? Yes. Okay, good. That's what Shayne just described. Have you heard about rigid boundaries, being rigid? And then what about toxic? Okay. All right, good. So let's start with enmeshment. And these are some of those red flags, things to be aware of. And Shayne talked about being aware of your own stuff, being aware of your past hurts, your past traumas, your fears. These are called attachment needs. What are your attachment needs so that you can feel safe in your own body, in your own life, in your own space before you even begin to be. What are you doing?
I was just being.
I'm a differentiated person. I need
For the visual learner.